coming in to say hi on this gorgeous day and introduce you to my very special container, Sacred Conception, New Beginnings. One of the consistent messages from the babies is find you, find us. And what that means is they're really just asking us to go within, to really notice and be aware, and find resolution to all those thoughts and feelings that just feel so normal, maybe unhelpful, like why don't I deserve, why am I scared of giving birth, I don't want to be the mum that this parent in the same way that I was parented, because there's some fear around that. So we're really going deep into you to find your truth, not what the world has shown you, not what your experiences have shown you and the patterns that have come up because of that, but really how you feel about yourself. Really that you can remember who you are. Remember that underneath all of the wounds, all of the patterns, you are you are unique, and you are hugely, hugely powerful. You are a portal that allows new life to come into the world. And as a spirit baby medium, they really, they're in you with this. They're with you. You're not alone in that. And when I'm in sessions with clients or holding evenings with spirit baby, they share what they see. They see everything. They see everything. They choose everything, just as you did. So it can be really, really helpful to find that connection with yourself first and foremost, because you're birthing you. To birth your baby, but also to find that connection and feel that connection with your future baby, because they have an awful lot to share, and they also have an awful lot to show. So they can show things that come up in the energy field, if you like. From it might be a past life experience that's still playing out. It might be ancestral wounds. The mother wound is really massive, from patriarchy, as we know, that we feel suppressed, or we feel like we haven't been able to be ourselves. There's a fear around creation and being creative, because basically that's the control that's been put over us, because we're that powerful. Everyone is scared, or but the patriarchal energy is terrified of women. So we are coming out of that now. We are rising through that and becoming more of who we are. We're saying no to giving away our power, no to needing permission or needing certain, other people and other thoughts to dictate to us who we are. We're really going deep within ourselves to go, no, this is my truth. Okay, this is who I am. And we're becoming more of who we are. That's what 2023 is very much about, is becoming more of who we are. So this 3-month program is just a gorgeous container that's very unique to you. We go back to the womb, we go back to your own birth, any childhood instance that may have occurred that you're aware of but you don't think is a big deal, but for your inner child it was a huge deal. And I often find with conception it's that tweak. It's usually, it might be massive, it might be abuse, it might be something like that, that your body is in fear and your mind is in fear, so you don't feel safe and you don't feel like it's a safe world to welcome a baby into. But a lot of the time it's also just these little tweaks, these wounds that have come up from, I remember one person when she was helping her mum when she was 2, and she was going over to the baby like you would a 2-year-old going over to your sibling, and the mum was saying, stay away from the baby, get away from the baby. So that really stayed with her. She's not allowed to be near babies, and it's this can have a huge effect. It might be it's a normal, maybe it's a regular thing. The mum's really stressed, you can understand it from both sides, but for whatever reason was a real core wound. So feeling safe to be near babies, feeling safe to be with a baby was really massive for her, and turned everything around for her. So the way I work is I'm a healer, so I see energy, I feel energy, I read energy, I hear energy, so I can look into your soul field, have a conversation with your soul, have a conversation with your babies, and most importantly, empower you to open up to do the same. You know, we can all do this stuff. It just happens to be my job. And my role in this lifetime is to help women remember who they are, to birth more of themselves, and to help them to meet their babies in spirit and then in their arms. Okay, so please do take a look at my link in bio for the Sacred Conception New Beginnings. I've often been described as a last resort. I'm sure there's a nicer way of saying that, but it really, you know, and I'm not saying that out of ego or anything like that. I don't know what it is exactly that happens when anyone's working with me. I know what happens when we're in it, but what's going on behind the scenes, because there's so much more going on behind the scenes than we can possibly get our heads around. And it's really to know that there is so much going on behind the scenes. It's not just that moment of conception, it's that it's happening now. You're in it now, you're preparing now, your babies are preparing now. And it's really to be who you know yourself to be, that person that you feel inside, but there's just lots of stuff going on around that can make you feel that it's not possible, or you're not worthy, all of those lovely things that we go through. But the time is now to really recognize those as not truths and to find your own truth. So please do get in touch. I always like to meet someone before we go so deep to make sure it's absolutely right. So please book in for a clarity call, free clarity call, and it might be that you need, you might feel the need for the 3 months or the one, just 1 month or 3 sessions, whatever it might be. You might want to go really deep into your own soul's plan and go back to preconception for yourself and the choices you were making, because your journey to motherhood isn't separate from from the whole of your life. It is your soul's journey. So you can go as deep as you like. We just meet you where you're at and see what flows. And I'd really love to guide you. It feels very important to be with you in that strength that you are, that you may not be feeling yourself. To be held in love that you might not feel that you are right now. You might feel the world's against you. You might feel you're being punished. None of that is true. None of that is true. Your babies see you. They see your potential. They see your they see you. And another message that they come out with consistently is they would love us to see ourselves as they see us, which is essentially love, which is essentially much more than you're seeing yourself right now. So if you are looking to be held and supported and guided because you have your own answers, I don't tell you anything that you don't already know, but I'm just guiding you into those energies and those places that may not feel so safe or accessible on your own. And we'll just see what happens, and it'll be absolutely gorgeous. So please do book in for clarity call. Whether you book in or not, that makes no difference. It's amazing to connect. It's amazing to it might even be that half an hour where that tweak happens. Who knows? Anyway, I'm just here. I'm showing up, and I'm here for you, and I'm here for the babies. I'm very much a speaker for the babies, if you like, if that's the right word, sharing their messages, and really encouraging their mums to recognize and remember just who they are and love themselves amid everything that is going on, that is really difficult, maybe really challenging, but there is something underneath. There's something more for you to discover within that. Okay, lots of love. Bye.